Oh, I am filming. Spontaneous digging up of vetch.
I just want to see, we've got pretty good aggregation on our roots, and I want to see if we can see, do you see these nodules?
I do see the nodules.
And they're kind of pink. When you see pink nodules, that means that they're alive, or the bacteria inside are kind of doing their thing.
Excellent.
So these are like infected root hairs that have swollen up into these nodules, and they're housing nitrogen-fixing bacteria inside of them, giving nitrogen to this vetch plant. And then when we kill it and incorporate it, it's going to release all of that nitrogen back into our soil for our winter squash.
Gorgeous. Look how long that is.
And isn't it tall? It doesn't always look like it when it's
Excellent.
shrunk down.
Nodules. And even though the rye doesn't have nodules or fix nitrogen, it holds the soil in place with its roots, and also helps create a positive environment for beneficial microbes to kind of exist and thrive. And then when we knock this back and incorporate it, it is a lot of organic matter that will continue to feed those soil microbes and release some other nutrients that our veggies will also take up.
Yeah, and the whole time that these plants are growing and photosynthesizing, they're taking carbon out of the atmosphere and putting it down. They're using some of it to make glucose and such, and they're using some of that glucose to make cells, but then whatever they're not using, they send down to their roots and they exude it as a root exudate. And you can see all this is the soil sheath on all of these roots is where our microbes are living, and they're using that carbon to do their processes, and some of it is getting locked up into our soil. So even though the rye isn't forming nitrogen in its roots, it's still doing a really important job of feeding soil microbes and locking up carbon.
While you were talking, I was just zooming in on this cute little example of the trellising.
Oh my gosh, it is really cute.
The rye is just, so holding up its little friend vetch.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Awesome. Nice dig.